Welcome back to my channel. This is a 1950 Farmall M. My dad bought it when I was 10 years old. And the float mic is stuck. It's leaking gas. Ain't a big problem, but that's what you get when you have old tractors. They have small gas leaks when they shut off. I redid the carburetor. It has a crack here in the carburetor. Right there. Don't think you can see that. There's just a small crack in the carburetor. Don't know why that's there, but I found it. I put a new fuel line off of a lawnmower, basically a fuel line to it. And I ran out of line, so I had to get an adapter put in there. And I bought a plastic adapter that goes right there. That'll go inside this brand new ball. It has some of that white stuff on it. Crit steel or some type of sealant, white sealant. I also did up here. This is a new grass ball, but I guess that rubber seal and that white stuff I put on anti-seize what leaked out down there on the grass ball. I might have to clean that out. I converted it to 12 volts. I bought all new wiring, redid the whole tractor of wiring. The reason this strap is on is because this battery likes to move. I don't have a battery box or anything to stop the battery from moving, so I just put this strap here for temporary use. I put new hubs on for the intake here and up there. New tires all the way around. I had to rig this up because it's supposed to have the other type of coil, but I couldn't get one. I'll not have to wait. It just says 6 volts. The points and everything is, but this is a 12 volt coil. But then I have a sensor up here, up there in the frame. I put a sensor to transform it to from 12 volts to 6 volts, because these are 6 volt points inside here. But with a 12 volt coil, just in case anything just burned up. I did rig up a truck alternator on this tractor, 1-wire alternator. I'm going to have to redo a couple things on it. There's the old belt that went to the generator. I had to redo the water pump, clean it out with the thermostat, because this tractor used to overheat. All new plugs in, spark plugs, all new wiring, new points. There's 6 volt points. And this gas tank is no good. It has a lot of rust inside this gas tank. I tried to clean it out while I was driving to school, and with rots inside the tank, and I don't really think it cleaned out as much. As you can see right there, that's a lot of rust that goes in here. This used to be clogged all the time, but then I welded a small aluminum pipe that would go straight up. So I had to make sure it's above, like, up to here, up to a couple quarters, or else it'll run out of gas faster. Just to stop the rust from clogging that up. I put a new button down here, all new wires except for this one. I did not replace this one. Lights work still. Even the rear light. Oh. It did. I'm going to have to replace that ball. It did work last week, but... Oh, there it goes. It's on now. Yeah, small wire connection. Maybe we need to do that wire. It will start up and run. That bar needs to be lubricated. Hate it when that happens. I'll start it up. Make sure it's nice and neutral. Switch on. Well, I might need to turn the gas back on. Unless the bowl's filled up with gas. Well, a little bit of shock. That's with no oil. Starts right up every time. Runs pretty good. Knowing I kind of rebuild the engine a bit, put a new head gas in it, and clean the carburetor, oil change, everything, new starter parts. Temperature gauge. I need to replace the temperature gauge on this. The amp gauge, it works when you turn the lights on, but I might replace it for a 60 amp. That's first gear. Should be second. It will run in fourth gear, always in fourth gear. The fifth gear will die in the idle. That's what I like about this old tractor. Reverse works. And there's fourth gear. I like driving it with an idle. You can constantly close a bit. Let's do some rail. Need to replace some pads. It's a pretty good old tractor. I gotta plow the garden today, so see you in a little bit, and I'll get back to you with another video of me plowing. Doesn't make any difference. I can screw that out anymore. I'll see you later. Bye.